Hey Blendheads, I'm just gonna jump into a weighting tutorial. Weight as in this down here. Weight painting. Weighting is when you assign a vertical or vertex to a certain armature or bone. Just like our skin is attached to muscle, our bone is attached to muscle, it also moves the same way. So we're going to go to link in append. I'm gonna link something from something previous. Characters. We're going to take the mesh. Let's go up. Let's take the object. That would be even worse. Can't even select what I'm gonna. Get what I want. I want the mesh. No, we're going with the low polygon mesh. The library. Now what I did was I linked the information, but it doesn't show here. So I'm gonna go down here to the bottom left and go to cube. I'm gonna down and hit low polygon. Ta-da! I work in mirror mode so that everything comes out even. It's a very good practice. You really can't go wrong unless you're doing something that does require mirror mode. And so from here we're gonna hit tab. We're gonna jump out of here. I'm gonna split the screen, right clicking on the bottom edges, and I'm gonna split right here. So this will be the side. I'm gonna move the screen over because it's not as important. It's not my main focus. And I'm gonna put a armature here. I just need this side of the screen to make sure that I'm placing it in the correct place. From here, space, add, armature, and edit, grab all the way here. Just hit G, and G is grab. Just grab it and move it. Hit E. Extrude in armature mode doubles as extrude from this point. Basically make a new bone. And we're gonna hit tab, and we're gonna select the mesh. Then we're gonna hold shift and carefully select the armature. For this point, we hit Control P, parent the object to the armature. Because whatever you click first is the child, and you have to connect the child to the parent. If the child gets lost, you're in trouble. So you connect the child to the parent. They can hold his hand. Don't create vertex groups. And we're going to go here and hit tab. And we're gonna select what we want. Now this part, as you can see, I'm messing around with the forms. I haven't finished mastering them yet, but I will someday. Hit B and left click to highlight. And here we go. It's highlighted. It's probably gonna look ugly if I try to deform it. So I'm gonna make a small adjustment right here, because I'm pretty sure it'll work. Sometimes you gotta do things in your head, picture things in your head. But I'm not gonna picture in my head. I'm just gonna go with it. Hit new, lower arm, L, underscore arm, sorry, underscore, assign. Hit H to hide them. Hit tab, object mode. Hit the armature again, go to pose mode, select the other armature. Then select this mesh. Then edit mode. Then new. What was the other one called? L underscore arm 2. Let's go with that. Click off. That'll allow you to set it. Now we're gonna select what we want. B. I'm gonna select all of that, or double tap B and get this cool brush mode that it highlights anything that you select near it. Hold shift and you can deselect and select. It's all in one. It's pretty good. And then we're going to assign. Right, great. Now we're gonna jump out, object mode. Now, one thing I noticed with Blender for some reason, it likes to kind of get things done for you sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't listen properly. Like right now, I didn't even weigh the bones, but you can already see what's going on here. See, I don't particularly like that. But, we're gonna fix this. Holding R, I'm gonna select the mesh, and I'm going to weight paint. Alt H unhides things, because H is hide. And while the previous arm down here is selected, is the first one, we can either do it manually and get it all, or we can just shift left click and hit arm. Right, the group is done. Not a problem. This is pretty fast. And we're going to select the next one and do it again. Hit A, unselect everything, shift left. It's pretty much, it's this easy. Object mode. So to make sure, again, we're gonna click the mesh after having selected the bone. We're gonna hit weight. Left clicked, shift. Alright. There was a problem before. I guess going back resets it. I've never really gone back. I've only gone forward. So I'm gonna weight paint this. Give this another try. Hit B. Select what we're gonna weight paint. By this option down here, it looks like a painting mask. Pretty good, and it saves you a lot of trouble. And here we are manually painting instead of selecting. I'm gonna mess around with that automatic feature again. It looks pretty nifty, but it doesn't look like it's 100%. At least from what I've experienced with it. I'll mess around with it another day. So here we are. We're gonna jump out object mode. Click the next one. Click the mesh again. Weight paint. Wait, let me undo that. I'm gonna go to weight paint. Alright, we're gonna select the mesh, weight paint. Hit H automatically to hide what you don't want to mess with. And we're gonna hit B and hit B again. And we're gonna select what we want. Left is to highlight. Right click, takes the marker off. Middle click, unhighlights. And then, now that we're done, we're gonna start painting recklessly all over. Just explaining weighting. This will, when you understand the concept behind this, it's just like your body, like I said before. You can pretty much get this done on any other program. Object mode, and I'm gonna face front and forward. See, you got the other parts that I also added on. While this got only the parts that I wanted. So the automatic left click thing, maybe that's something I'll mess with another time. But all I know is right now, I got it exactly the way I wanted. I have it bent where I told it to bend. And this is, I still have to add more edge loops. I'm going to clean this up a little bit and experiment. You can make your deforms however you want. You could even make them half weight so that each of them has weight on each one and it's not sharp and clear cut. So that's going to be it for weighting right now. Now you know how to get the weights done, so then we're going to wave goodbye. This is pitiful. Where's the stop button? Gotta stop this.